Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Dang, that was a great episode. A lot of drama, but it was consistent. It was back and forth. It was like, OMG, this is the recipe. Bravo. Not Bravo, but the production companies of Real Housewives of New York. Pay attention. Don't get rid of the whole cast. You see? You see what Potomac is doing? You keep the OGs. Uh-huh. Well, besides Robin, but she got fired. So anyway, that was on her. You keep the OGs and you bring in the newbies and you mix it up. And you got good stuff. OMG, OMG, this was good. Didn't even miss Giselle, but loved that one part that she brought us. Wish there was more of that and not what she brings. And did y'all hear on Watch What Happens Live? Child, Robin has a job. Yes, honey. Andy Cohen asked Mia, does she talk to the girls? And he meant Candace, Nneka, and Robin. Candace is at home nesting with her baby. Congratulations, Candace. Nneka, she keeps up with Nneka. They just hung out in Atlanta. And honey, she says she don't really talk to Robin as much because Robin has a job. Girl, you ain't finna worry me. Don't tell her Robin is like us. Well, hey, besties. Welcome back, or welcome to Behind the Shade. Let's throw some shade, honey, on these girls of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Season 9, Episode 5, Blast from Everyone's Past. Do we like the title of this episode? No. You know, I have two others. Should I tell y'all right now what I want? Let me see. I put Keep It Cute. When Kay said Keep It Cute, to me, I like Keep It Cute. And there was another one. And I'll save it. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you're always updated and notified when I post a video. Let's get into this, girl. What are we rating it? What are we rating this episode? Whew, it gave me so many kikis and giggles and OMGs. I'm going to give it a 10. Okay, so this is a to be continued from last week, right? We stopped where Mia told them that Karen butt dialed her 3 years ago. And she said, the girls don't know, or the girls think I'm with Ray, whatever. So let's go. So Karen is like, she don't know why she would say that. Like, why would I say that? And she said, oh, were we drinking brown? Because, baby, if you drinking that brown, you ain't going to remember nothing. And mix that in. Well, she's 61 now. So she was 58 back then. So, you know, a woman of a particular age, the memory slips. So you want her to remember something like that from 3 years ago? So that was my first key when Karen said, was we drinking brown that night? So Karen says, because she pulled over and she called her driver after that night. That's what she remembers. Mia tells her, very good, Karen. That was good, girl. Good. Then Karen messes it up. She said, oh, that's what I do. Like, that's what I do, honey. And Mia said, not all the time. Not those 2 times, Karen, that they said down there at the courthouse that you down there and had 2 DUIs. It's 2 times you didn't call your driver. We got that documented, honey. So, Mia said that they drunk a lot that night, like a lot. And it's like, okay, but you remember, huh? And she said that Karen placed that butt dial call the next morning. And she said, I left that part out, but She called the next morning. So she's alluding to Karen, going to someone's house, staying out all night is what she's alluding to. So, whatever, girl, or maybe not, whatever, interpret it how you must. You'll tell me in the comments. So, this was brought up because Mia was defending Jacqueline because Karen kept calling Jacqueline a liar. And so Mia says she's been holding on to this for about 3 years. And she would have kept holding on to it if Karen wouldn't be messing with her friend. But it's like your friend started messing with Karen. She came to that girl's birthday party on one. Hello, were you not there yet? Didn't y'all come together? Let me guess, you didn't hear her. So Karen tells Mia to shut up. Thank you. Because she said, you and Jacqueline, y'all rip each other's eyeballs out all the time. But they're so close. It's one of those, I can talk crap about it, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? I could go toe to toe with her, but you can't. So Jacqueline, backpedaling Jacqueline, says, I said Karen sounded drunk. Girl, let's not do that. Let's not do that. It was just my opinion, but I tell no lies, and I'm not the issue. Girl, first of all, let me tell you what your one issue is. Your one issue is that blush you got on your face. Will you please wipe some of that mess off? Girl, you over there looking just bright and peachy. So Jacqueline says she is the only one that is addressing the elephant in the room. You don't have to. You don't have a flute. Why are you even having confessionals? Girl, what's going on here? Oh, girl, I guess she'll have a flute next season. So Mia asked Karen, how has this impacted Ray? And it's like, do you even care? Stop bringing up. Anyway, Karen addressed it very well. She did her whole campaign. He didn't waver. He got my back. He's my soldier. He's my warrior. He's my love. He's my boo. That's my man, my man, my man. He loves me. I love him. We are good together. We are peanut butter and jelly, honey. We are hot sauce and fried chicken wings, baby. That's us. Me and Ray. What? She gonna say all that. And then she says, there are things going on and we're working on our marriage. Now, wait a minute. I thought y'all was peas in the pod now. But what do you mean you're working on your marriage? Is Ray telling you he tired of people calling him, telling him that they done seen you out with other men? Because we know they have an open relationship. I don't know if Ray knows he's in an open relationship. I don't think Ray knows he's in an open relationship, but honey, we all do. Honey, we've been hearing the whispers about Karen and other men from day one, season 1, episode 1, honey. So maybe that's going to be their ongoing problem of Karen trying to keep her men under wraps. But Karen, you are on a reality show, honey. Okay? So Stacy tells Karen that she deserves a trophy, honey, because these girls come for her every 5 minutes. And they gonna keep doing it. It's gonna be like how Tamara and Shannon are on the OC. Mia is Tamara and Karen is Shannon. And Mia is not gonna let Karen live this down until she admits that she did it, and she's not going to because it's an open case. So that's gonna be what we doing this season. Oh goodness. And so Karen is telling Stacy, you have to own your life, and tell your truth. And they may not like it, but it's yours. You know what I'm saying? And, and after that, you're just good to go. I said, Karen, not good to go. Not good to go. Did you reach back in the 90s and steal the slang that we used to say? Girl, I have not heard good to go in so long. I might bring that back. No, I'm not, because I ain't going to remember. So Stacy tells Karen, I'm learning from you. Get ready. So after dinner, Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley, they gather on the balcony, probably of Mia's bedroom. And Mia says she doesn't like when anyone calls someone close to her a liar. Well, girl, Mia, would you please stop? Because Carlos King calls you Mia be lying. Because you be lying. And so Jacqueline gonna say, yeah, especially Karen. And so Mia was like, well, did you hear her? She just admitted that she drinks and drives. I was like, oh God, they're gonna run with this. And so they all agreed that Mia said, well, you know, Karen's gonna go to sleep. She gonna wake up in the morning. She gonna be mad, and then she gonna call her bloggers and see what dirt they have on me. Child, and that's exactly what happened. Y'all, did I tell y'all that Robin has a job? What do Kempire call her? Regular Robin. And Color Me Pink, that's my girl. She calls her Roberto. Roberto has a job. Okay, so Mr. Zesty TJ, you know, Stacy's best friend, he calls her and she tells him that everyone is asking about him and all this and all that. And he, hold on, the dog is barking. Hold on. Okay. Brooklyn says hello, y'all. She was barking for no reason. So, where was I? So, TJ calling Stacy. So she tells him that everyone is asking about him. And so he was like, he just went on to this. No, first of all, when he called her, why was he sounding like he was calling his daughter or something? He was all high voice. Hi, princess. I'm calling to see how you doing. I miss you. It was like, that's how you talk to an adult woman that you trying to like? Okay. Had to get some coffee. So he tells her he wants her to lean in into the camaraderie and that they offer. And if they ask about him, he wants her to share because that's what it's all about. Sir, ma'am, ma'am, sir, what are you even talking about? What are you talking about? Don't nobody really want to tell the group what's going on, but she did already. But moving on, he kept talking, and Stacy seemed like she was just a tad bit uncomfortable. And I don't know if she didn't really want this on camera or not, but she seemed a little bit like she was gonna catch some fire from oh boy, you know, the husband. But I don't know because she said he got a woman. So anyway, Wendy comes onto the porch, you know, on her balcony too because, honey, they ain't doing nothing inside. They waiting on, it's like 11:30 p.m. and they're waiting on 12 midnight to tell Wendy happy birthday. So everybody's inside just sitting around on their phone, just waiting. Everybody's sleepy and tired and exhausted. But they going to wait these 30 minutes, honey, to tell Wendy happy birthday. And I'm just sitting here like, you know, Karen had made a point in her confessional that when she turned 40, that she was partying. But we over here at a lake, at Lake Norman in North Carolina, and everybody just sitting there looking disturbed from all the action that happened at the table. And I'm sitting here like, okay, you guys decorated her room. In fact, good thing. But you have chefs and butlers and concierges. Y'all didn't think to get a cake, balloons, flowers? Did y'all bring gifts? You don't even have no confetti on the floor. Like, it's this girl's 40th birthday. Like, y'all didn't hire no entertainment. Like, okay. Y'all, Mia, y'all missed that mark. You missed the mark right there. I mean, even down there in Atlanta, they would at least have some strippers come to the house. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Something. Y'all could have had a paint party while y'all was eating instead of all that rhetoric. It was like y'all just not gonna do nothing. I guess they didn't plan on being up that long. Okay, maybe that's that on that. Moving back to the show. Okay, so where was I? Wendy comes out and Stacy's like, "Oh, say happy birthday to Wendy." And she's all, "Hi TJ, hi Wendy." Then she's like, "You know, you better be treating my girl right cuz we love her." Mm, Wendy, you've only been knowing Stacy 5 days. Will you calm down? And he knows all about y'all. Okay, don't think. And when she get back, I know she gonna have something to tell him about what happened to this on this trip. So here comes Jassy. She comes out, and so they're both like, "Hi, hi, nice to meet you." Da, 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 da. And so they go back in. And so wait, so he was with when Wendy was telling him, you know, you better treat her right. He was like, I'm calling to make sure y'all treating her right. How about that? I was like, you better say that, Zesty. That's what he was like. I'm calling to make sure y'all treating her right. How about that? Because sir, ma'am, sir, he watches the show. He know y'all. He know y'all. He's done his investigation. So they say they miss each other, and she told him she loves him, and they got off the phone. So they go back in. It's 3 more minutes until midnight, until Wendy's 40th birthday. And she says how her mother said people who don't welcome their age is because they're not happy about where they are in life. And so that was just a segue for her to tell us again that she got 4 degrees. So she had to tell us about all the accomplishments she's had and how she's very proud of herself. And it is, I'm proud of her too. You know what I'm saying? She's 40 years old, about to turn 40. She has a beautiful family. You know, what can you ask for? 3 beautiful kids, a husband she loves who she calls Idris Elba. She has 4 degrees. She has taught at a prestigious university. She's done news. She's done this. She's got a podcast. She's doing it. You know, kudos to you, Wendy. And so she feels blessed, and she appreciates that the ladies are there, and she appreciates them staying up to usher her into her new chapter, and that's good. But honey, they all getting ready to fall asleep. So she feels blessed, and happy birthday, Wendy. And it's the next day. Wendy is in birthday gear. She is ready. She got a little crown on her head. She got her outfit on with her kimono. She got her white sunglasses in the house. She ready. And so Mia and Jacqueline are at the pool outside just chatting. And here we go. Got to talk about G. So Gordon, let me get some coffee. Hold on. Mm. And it wasted all my notes. That's okay. So Gordon was blowing up her phone earlier that morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning. And this is his pattern, right? So anytime she goes out of town, Gordon be tripping. This is his time early in the morning that he tripping off of her IG post from months ago. And so, you know, he's feeling like Mia has used him. And so she responds and tells him, you know, to reassure him that she's still there for him and it's okay. We cool. You know, she's just trying to go along and get along with him, right? But it's kind of hard when your spouse doesn't want to let you go, right? So they make you feel bad. They look and dig for stuff and try to throw it in your face to say, oh, this is like they're trying to find clues as to when you stop loving them. Been there, done that. So it's like he's going through Instagram, and thank God there was no social media back in those days, but here we are. So Gordon is looking through stuff, trying to find clues of when she didn't love him, right? And she's like, dude, calm down. I do. We ain't doing this, and we gonna move on, and we gonna co-parent. And so Jacqueline in her confessional says that Mia is spoiled rotten, and Gordon has been waiting on her hand and foot since day one, and he still is. And says if she really wants to have something with Ink, she needs to really just call it quits with G, and you know, not live close to him in the same building. Like they just need to be separate. So Mia still tells G that she loves him. He doesn't believe her. And Jacqueline is like, wait a minute, like, hold on, girl. Like, wait, calm down. This is why he getting on you. This is why he coming for you. You can't be talking to him like that. You got to be careful with what you say to him because he's not over you. And if I was Ink, I would be over this. It would be like, you know what, Mia, Ink needs to learn. I mean, I get that they are high school sweethearts. They are in love. They are happy to be back. But if the love is true, you guys will be fine. If you guys have waited how many almost 20 years to get back together, you could wait another year. Like Ink, you need to fall back and let this girl get divorced. You need to fall back. And I'm surprised that you don't know that. And you don't see that. Like you see that pain in that man's eyes, and you see how he is when you come around. Just kind of fall back a little bit. So um Mia says she tries to do things separately, but G doesn't want that. He wants to be a part of those kids' lives each and every time. And I'm going to tell you, that can be true, but two things can be true at the same time. I think G is still trying to have control and want to hang on to Mia also. He going to use the kids as the gateway to Mia, but he still wants Mia too. A lot of that, of course, is the kids, but also it's Mia too. He wants to be around. He wants to show her that as long as he take his meds, that they can work out, they can get back. They got these kids, less. He probably thinks the more they hang out, the she'll fall back in love with him, if that's what that was in the beginning. But you get what I'm saying. So when G comes around them, because she always got to have Ink around, which I think he needs to fall back. Like so when Gordon comes around, the whole entire family and the kids, then he'll tell her that he can't handle being around Ink. Right, right. So then Mia tells Jackie that the professionals have told her that this is common with manic behavior because, Gordon is bipolar. And so they tell her that she just needs to support him right now in whatever he's doing, just support him, like just to calm him down, like coddle him, like. So now Mia feels like with this going on, the tables have turned. And so she feels like she's being used because, she's taking care of G financially now. She's taking care of him. And so now he's playing the daddy and the nanny because, she was thinking, like, well, maybe I'll get a nanny. I could get a nanny if he'll just fall back. But no, Gordon is the nanny. So over in Maryland, Giselle is at her daughter's graduation. Now, on the East Coast, I guess y'all call it cap and gown ceremony. On the West Coast, we call it a graduation. So Giselle is at her two daughters' graduation, and their father, Reverend Brian, is in attendance. Of course, yes, he's there. Always has been. They are very proud of the twins, and this is Giselle's best kept secret. This is the best part of her life, the best part of her story. These kids are wonderful, absolutely just gorgeous. They have not really caused her any problems. All the things. Reverend Brian also gives Giselle's father a shout out. He recently passed, but got to shout him out for doing his part with the girls. And so, all that tearjerker. Oh, so proud. So, congratulations to Angel and Adore. Back in North Carolina, brunch is being served, and I still don't see a birthday cake, balloons, confetti, glitter. I don't see flowers. I don't see no birthday cake, nothing. Y'all dropped the ball for Wendy's birthday. But Wendy is still twirling around, enjoying the birthday and loving all on herself and her day. The energy is good, blah, blah, blah. So they all sit down. Karen declined a mimosa. Shannon, did you see how Karen doesn't drink all the time? Yeah, Shannon, you could take notes. Okay, so Ashley asked Wendy, what do you want to accomplish in this 40th year? So Wendy was like, I want to jump out of a plane. And I was like, wait a minute. You mean skydiving? And I was just so like, come on, Wendy, with the 4 degrees. I understand that you chilling with the homies and everything, but I was just brought aback that so educated would say jump out of a plane versus skydiving. But I digress and I'll get over it. So Ashley, oh yeah, me and Mike, we did that on our second date. And moving on, Wendy asked, "What's on the agenda for the day?" And then Mia says, "Oh, we can just lounge around maybe at the pool until about 1:30, and then I'm gonna take you all to the first doctor's office that I opened up. Oh yeah, his name is Dr. McDaddy, and we're gonna go." And everybody's looking like, "What? We going on a field trip on Wendy's birthday? This is how you gonna spend Wendy's birthday? And then what? Like, don't nobody want to see that? We could drive by on our way to a winery. We can drive by on the way to the spa. We can drive by on the way to whatever." They all looking like, "What? We going where to who? McDaddy? What?" Yeah, okay. So then Giselle calls Wendy. She FaceTimes her to tell her happy birthday, singing and dancing and all that. And so Giselle's letting them know that she's on her way back from the graduation. And so when she called, Wendy said, "Hey, it's my new BFF calling." And she's like, "It's Giselle." And so when they got off the phone, Karen was like, "Y'all have come a long way." And I was like, they sure have, because baby, Giselle was not here for none of Wendy. It was just like chaos and bickering and just not getting along and the colorism stuff. Child, this is a sight to see. It is a sight to see. And I guess we had to see this. I guess I guess Giselle had to get, I guess it took for Robin to get fired for this to happen. Honey, no Batman and Robin, no more. Okay. So then Jackie goes, "Jackie, who is Jackie?" Then Jacqueline gonna say, "Yeah, you gotta let things go. You gotta get that negativity out of you, because when you hold grudges, you become a bitter, old, nasty, and mean bia. And y'all know what that means, right? BIT, beep." So somebody said, "Are you talking about Karen?" I think that was Stacy. Like, "Are you talking about Karen?" And she gonna say, "No, I'm not talking about Karen." Like, "Yes, you are, you liar." You are. When you said old, we already knew who you was talking about. Like, your statement could have been true and it could have been very general, like you said. But when you said become a bitter, old, nasty, when you just said old, that was Karen, liar. That was Karen. Oh my goodness. This episode gets a 10 from me. It just gets a 10. So Karen says in her confessional, she's not having fun. She's like, "I've been fighting Jacqueline, I've been fighting Mia, her friend Joy." Golly. And so, yeah. So Kierna, which we call Kay, she says, "You know what? Karen needs a break. Let's chill." She's trying to change the scene here. She was like, "I'm still a little gagged about Mia bringing up the drama from 3 years ago." She was like, "I woke up this morning, I was just like, 3 years, Mia? 3 years?" And so Mia gonna say, "Remember, girlfriend, this is a boot camp. You are still in girlfriend boot camp." And Karen says, "When you own who you are and you walk in your truth, you're good to go." She likes saying good to go. She just had to repeat that. And so Mia gonna say, "Yeah, because Karen was proud of me. She taught me well. And she took me to boot camp and I got my flute. And so now, and then she gonna tell Karen, and now we're working on yours." Girl, why did you even say that, honey? Kierna was like, you wanted that flute and you needed that flute, honey. No lies told there, Kierna. You ain't lying. She's like, you needed that flute. She said, I don't. I'm happy. Let's be clear. I don't need one. Because that triangle you in is very interesting. Oh, we baby. Oh, Kierna, earn that flute, girl. Earn your flute. Honey. Whew. So here go messy old Mia. Oh, okay. Well, do you want to talk about your boyfriend that sold, I guess I'll say pharmaceutical distributor, the illegal kind? You know, I don't even know. You know, YouTube won't let you say words. I don't even know if I can say it in the pig Latin way. I don't want to get dinged. So, do you guys know what I'm saying? You know, the people that, where you get your from on the streets, they sell, in little baggies, little plastic baggies. And so Kierna's like, what? DD, what? Don't come for me. Which one? What? Ashley's gonna say, well, yeah, we heard a rumor. We're not sure if it's from now or back in your past, but yeah, we heard that. And so Kierna's like, well, my boyfriend is a clinical social worker. And so Ashley's like, well, yeah, we're talking about your past then. Ashley she gonna stay in the mess, honey. She is gonna stay in the mess. Do you hear me? And so Kierna said, well, yeah. So she admitted it. She said, well, yeah. And she's like, and what's your past? So Mia gonna say, I was a stripper. Oh, wait a minute. Skirt. What? Roll the tape back. Rewind. You was a what, Mia? I was a stripper. You was a what? I thought you said you used to dress up in ball gowns and serve steak and lobster. You said you didn't strip. But you just said right here, I was a stripper. Mia do be lying. So, honey, Mia says she turned into an entrepreneur and now she's a self-made millionaire. Girl, no, you ain't. You was. What are you now? Regular? So Kiana was like, oh, I like me a good old entrepreneur. I support entrepreneurs because that's what she is, right? So Mia gonna say, yeah, I didn't have to go to the streets. Ooh, don't come for Kiana. Hold on. Kiana gonna bust back. She said, that's about as street as you can get, honey. I was like, absolutely. A stripper ain't nothing but a, yeah. Exactly. That is about as street as you can get. Charles, did y'all see the caterer? Child, the caterer is trying to keep his demure. He's trying to stay demure. He over there with that wine bottle. He trying not to drop it. He over there, big eye, laugh, try not to laugh. He is taking notes. He like, this is good. I think he was about to pour himself a mimosa. He wasn't coming back to that table. And poor Stacy. She over there in her confessional. She trying to connect the dots, honey. And she like, well, wait a minute. So Mia said her boyfriend used to sell pharmaceutical substances illegally in the streets. And then Kiana said, Mia is a stripper, but is that right? No, that can't be right. But she is. Is she a stripper? Do y'all know? She asking production. Do y'all know? Because I don't have. I guess she is. Oh, and then Stacey was like, I'm sorry. What are you sorry about? And I'm like, Stacey, are you from Detroit? Did you say you was from Detroit? Or did you just drive by Detroit? Girl, Did you just drive past Detroit? I mean, so Mia gonna say, "Oh, we know you about them streets, stitches." Whoa, Mia! No, Mia, no, Mia, no, no, Mia. You did not say that. Whoo, honey. Breathe, breathe, honey. If I was Kay, baby, that chef in the kitchen, he would have had to come get me off of Mia. Oh yeah, he would have put that bottle down because he would have to come get me off of Mia. Okay, so Kiana is better than me because you know I am mature, but not all the way. She is telling Mia keep it cute because it wasn't that long ago when you assaulted Wendy. Said, oh no, oh no. No! Why are they doing this? And so Kierna said, the face, glass, keep it cute. And this is what I said. This should be the name of the episode. Keep it cute. But I was like, Kierna, what was so cool, what was like you missed it, but you did good. You did good. But you could have came for Mia's face. You into skincare. You should have been like, girl, you need to make an appointment with me because I see what you're trying to hide up under that anyway, up under that foundation. So Mia went real low, 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 because she's referring to the incident at the GNA event last year where Ashley's old ghetto friends, you know, got into it. You know, there's a lot of words we can't say, so I'm trying to figure out what to say and not say what can be said. So Ashley's old ghetto friend, got into it with Kierna, and that caused Kierna to end up in an ambulance, and she had to get stitches. I think a glass got her. Oh my gosh. Whoo, honey. So Jacqueline tells Kierna not to bring up people's past. What? And so Wendy's like, baby, you and your friend, you need to tell that to your friend because Mia started all this mess. Like, are you not sitting here with us? It's like, do Mia and Jacqueline, do they zone in and out? So Jassy ends this, or she tries to, and she reminds them that they have ruined enough birthdays in the past, and we are doing a redo for the birthdays, and we're gonna start with Wendy's birthday today. So she was like, we want her to have fun, and let's do that. So then Ashley, oh goodness, Ashley asked Kierna, she's like, do you have a scar on your forehead? And Kierna's like, I do, and I still have one. But why are you asking? You out of all people should be asking me that. Now she getting Kay all riled up. She already riled, but now you causing more. Well, then Ashley acted so oblivious. Well, wait, I'm just asking. I just want to know, what do you use for? Because I don't see it. They all like, wow, Ashley. So Kay is up in her face and she says, no, don't say beep about my scar. Here go Ashley. She not catching it, but you have a skincare line. Don't ask. And now she's about to start crying. And then, she walks out. She's Shannon Storms out of the kitchen. And so Ashley is just like, what? She's acting so innocent in her confessionals. Like, what? She was saying that she got a skincare line, and I just thought I didn't see it, so I thought maybe it left. But baby, you cannot ask her anything about that incident because those were your friends. That was your friend that caused all that mess. Knock it off. And so Jassy asked Ashley, do you wear glasses? Because, baby, you must be blind. And she was like, well, no, I don't. I just did. She said, because clearly you can see the scar on her forehead. If you look, you can see it. So Wendy follows Kiana into her room, try to calm her down. She's just like going off because she don't think Ashley should ever ask anything pertaining to what her ex-friend did to her. And I was like, oh, Ashley fell out with Deborah Sesame Street, whatever what they used to call her. I don't remember. But oh, and I said, well, yeah, that makes sense. You came to my event, ruined it, caused all this friction, got me. She probably got in trouble a little bit. Yeah, I guess I could see when they would fall out. And yeah, and Ashley, we don't want to see her ever again. Don't bring her back. I don't want to see her in the background or nothing. So Kiana is telling Wendy, I have to live with this scar every day. So Wendy calms her down. They come back to the table. So Stacy is telling Mia, when your friends are here last night, they were pumping you up and saying how wonderful you are. Can we keep that spirit going? We need to keep a positive spirit today because this is a lot. Like, this is just too much. And so she's like, okay. So Kierna, when she sits back down, she got to, she's sitting next to Ashley. So she looks at Ashley, she checks her real quick. She was like, this how this gonna go. You will never ask me about that ever in your whole entire life. Let's move on. Okay, cool. So here goes Jacqueline. Well, how did it come up? Oh, goodness. Really? The expression on everybody's face is just like, are you serious, Jackie? Wendy in the background, like telling her, like, stop, cut, trying to save her. It didn't work. And so Kierna looks at Jackie. I think Jackie's sitting on the other side of Kierna. So she looks at her and say, are you okay? Do you need medical assistance? And then, Jackie gave her the, are you okay? Child. Then Karen is like, wait. Before we become positive and kumbaya, I need to know, can I be messy right now? They like, okay, come on, girl, be messy. So Karen asked Jackie about Mr. PP. Oh, her baby daddy, Patrick. What is it? Peace, because they co-parenting, so this is called peaceful co-parent. I don't know. And then he got a big PP, whatever. Peaceful Patrick, we'll call him that. So Jackie on her thing. We are great. We co-parent. We get along. We're moving forward. We love each other. We're gonna ride into the sunset, and he's gonna marry me one day, and we are just in love. And I just did it. So Karen is like, "That's good. That's important. Yep, that's cool. I love that for you." And so she says, "Well, did you stand by him after those 25 convictions?" Child, what is happening? Oh, the face, the look on everybody. What? I wish production would have went back to the chef in the kitchen. I would have loved to see his face then. So I said, child, this group go send Stacy over there to Vanderpump Rules. Stacy gonna be like Andy. She gonna call Andy, be like, get me off of this show. Put me on below deck. I want some summer house. I don't even know if that's Andy Cohen's, but she gonna be like, she gonna call MTV and be like, can I get on Laguna Beach? Can we do a reboot and bring that one back? She is like, oh my gosh, what? She is like, what else can go on at this table? She is learning so much about these ghetto folks. Just all the issues. Child. So Karen's like, yes, he was charged and he was fired. And so in her confessional, and it's like Jacqueline has another confessional. It was an internal investigation within the police department. It wasn't on no type of public criminal offense. It was just in-house. He lost his position at the time and we moved on and now he's a cop. I was like, oh, he's a police officer now? Oh, okay. And so they did Karen did exactly what Mia said she was going to do. Remember when she told Jacqueline she was going to wake up this morning and be mad and she was going to call her bloggers and get the dirt on Mia, but she got dirt on Jackie instead. So in Mia's confessional, she's going to say, Jackie stood by him all these years. She rebuilt him. She got hurt by him. She got hurt by him again. Like, well, goodness, best friend. And she still sleeps with him. So she's loyal. So Jackie says that this incident happened like 6 or 7 years ago, and this is what happens when you work in a racist police department and all that. So Ashley goes, oh, okay, well, everybody has a past. Honey, Wendy and Stacy ate her up. Now everybody has a past. Oh, wait. Everybody has a past. Oh, it's okay because everybody has a past. And so Karen and Jacqueline, they go back and forth and back again, honey. And so Jackie concluded that argument with, okay, 2 DUIs. And she gets up and walks on the other side of the table because she needs to recharge because she's losing the fight, right? She's losing. So she got to go over there and sit with me so she can recharge. And so Karen tells her, I don't have 2 DUIs, dingbat. Not dingbat. Where in the heck? Karen is pulling out all the old terms, okay? So then when Jacqueline sits down next to Mia, she calls Karen, you are a low down, dirty shame. And Karen says, no, I'm godly. So they have some more back and forth and back again, honey. Wendy calls Jacqueline out about Kierna. Child. And Ashley is trying to find logic. Epic fail. Be quiet. Shut up. And then her and Wendy get into it and she start popping her butt in Wendy's face and they shouting at each other. And it's like, what is happening? And then Wendy tells Ashley to shut up. Like, shut up. This ain't even your fight. Shut up. So then Stacy tells Ashley, it's Wendy's birthday. Show some respect. Exactly. So Jackie says she is done. She is done with Karen. And that's when Jackie said, well, Karen, she said yes. So Mia tells Jacqueline, I'm sorry, sorry, friend, this is happening. I'm so sorry you got crossed in it. I'm so sorry. And it's like, what you saying sorry for? Are you the one that told Jacqueline to start this mess? And now you can't save her? She done got ate up and thrown out. Karen got with her. So then Jacqueline and Karen have some more back and forth and back again, honey. Then Wendy was like, okay, after they finished, she was like, okay, well, let's do a toast. Karen, like, to what? Karen was like, what we gonna toast to? So Wendy was like, because baby, it's up from here. We gonna toast to some happiness and the World Wide Web. I fell out, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I laughed so much. So in the kitchen, Jassy is asking Kay, like, what's the tea, girl? What's going on? What am I missing? So she was like, I don't appreciate Mia bringing up my scar. And she got the nerve to be talking about the scar on my forehead while she looking like rocks been thrown at her face. And so she's still talking. And so Jassy is like, wait, run that back. What happened? What? The rock got through? Somebody threw rocks at me and what? And she like, Mia, her face, look like rocks been thrown at her face. I'm like, you should have told her that at the table. You dang it. Oh. So Jacqueline is talking about Karen to Ashley, and Karen is talking about Jacqueline to Wendy and Stacy. So Karen says that she do not start mess, but she will finish it, honey. Yes, because they praising her like, ooh, Karen. And Karen is telling them, don't take a page out of my book, but if people start stuff, you need to put, then you react, Whew. Child. Jacqueline says Karen is just deflecting. Okay. Mia joins and pulls Karen's phone charges up on her phone. There's like 8 different counts that are against her. And she's reading them. This, that. Ooh, and everybody's like, ooh, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so then Stacy knocks on the bedroom door. And she asked me and Jackie, like, why do you have such a hard on for Karen? And I was like, a hard on? We know you hang around white people. A hard on? So Mia still has her phone in her hand, and she was like, let me show you this. So she's reading all these charges, all of Karen's charges to Stacy. And she says that, she's also, this is what you stand for. And she said, so she says, Karen needs to own her mess as she's showing her all these charges. And Stacy is like, I did not know. And I'm sitting here like, okay, 90210. How you didn't know? It was all over the news. How didn't you know? We know, you should know. So I don't believe that. I do not. I don't believe that at all. So Mia says that they want to take her to rehab, and then gonna say that Karen wants them to take her to rehab also. I'm like, wait, what? So Stacy goes over there to Karen and tells her what she just found out about her. So Karen says, oh, girl, those are all allegations. And she said, wait, there's more. Wait a minute, girl, before you cut me off. I will always defend you because I know you. But me and Jacqueline want to take you to rehab. They said you want them to take you to rehab. Like, you admitted to wanting to go. And she said, like, you have a drinking problem. She said, Karen, should I be worried about you? And she said it so lovingly and so like concerned. She was concerned for her friend. And it's another to be continued and the episode ends. But honey, and Karen looking like and it was like, oh my goodness. Whoo, y'all. This was a great episode, and we didn't even need Giselle for it. But when Miss Mams come back into all this mess, OMG already. I just hope they celebrate Wendy a little bit. But Karen, this is your karma for putting that energy out there that Wendy's birthday was not going to be a success. You did say it. You called it. And I hope we wrap up here in North Carolina. I'm ready to get back to Potomac because I know Wendy has a birthday she's planning, a birthday party she's planning, and I want her to celebrate her birthday because this was a lot. This was a lot. Y'all coming here with all this rah-rah, and it ain't one birthday cake, cupcakes, crumb cake, bundt cake for me. Ain't no glitter, no confetti, not a balloon, a flower. Y'all didn't even bring her gifts on her birthday. She should be opening gifts. Like, y'all didn't bring a gift, a card with some money in it. Like, did y'all send her some cash apps? It was like, this was so weird. They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. But anyway, besties, let me know your thoughts and your comments about the episode. What did you rate this week's episode? And what would you change the title? Oh, I had another title. Oh, keep it cute. And now everybody has a past. That's what I kind of wanted to name it. Now everybody has a past because when Wendy and Stacey, now everybody has a past. That was hilarious. But I thought Kierna was cute when she said, keep it cute. But I like the new girls. They're coming in. They know where they stand. They got that fierceness. They got that mouth. They know how to check you. They know what to say. They know how to say it. They ain't scared to say it. And Real Housewives of New York, you guys should take notes. Bye, besties.